In the last 3 years, I've created over 1000 pieces of content for my clients, and almost every single one of them asked me the same question. Is it possible to never run out of ideas as a business owner in any niche? Agencies, consultants, AI, you name it. And the answer is yes, absolutely. And in today's video, I will show you exactly how I run a YouTube content research 24/7, tracking trends and spotting what's working in my niche, and then turning the data into original video ideas that nobody else is making. This is the exact system I use for myself and clients, so let's get into it. Before we start, I just want to emphasize that this is a self-hosted AnyDen workflow, so you can find tutorials on YouTube how to download AnyDen completely for free and use all the paid features for free. So in this video, I'm mainly going to focus on this workflow and explaining how I use it for my content as an agency owner. As you can see, this is an AnyDen workflow that has 4 parts. So first part is we can create table, we can see that rows in the table and we can delete. Second part is save video to database. Third part is fetch best performing videos from last 2 weeks, month, etc. And the last part, this is a huge part of the workflow, and yeah, we will cover this in the video. So you can get this workflow by clicking the second link in description. And let's get into the video. Also, one more thing you need for this workflow is credentials. So for Postgres, you need 1 credentials. For YouTube API, you need 1 credentials, and for Gemini chat model as well. So let me show you how to set up all of that. For the Postgres database, you need a Postgres account. So we hit create new credentials. As you can see, we need host, database, user, and etc. So for that, I use Supabase. You can use other base, but I choose this one. So this is a Supabase. We go to connect, we go to direct connection, session puller, and from this we click view parameters. First copy host, paste into AnyDen, and all of that port, database, user, and pull mode. When you do that, we go back to AnyDen, and you need to hit save, and that's it. I will use my account for this. For the YouTube API key, you go to Google Console and you enter the API services. From there, you search YouTube data API with 3, then hit enable. After that, you can see these credentials. You hit create credentials. After that, this one, and set application type to web application and all of this file, and then create. As you can see, you need client ID and client secret. So you paste this client ID and client secret from this and click save, and that's it. I use my YouTube account. Now we also need an API key for Node who pulls up that videos. So from that, you hit create credentials, API key, then we'll need to fill out this and then create and then copy, then this paste here, and that's it for that. And one more credential is for Gemini chat model. So for the Gemini chat, you will need Google AI Studio. Once you're here, click this create API key, then name it as you want, create new project, create key, then API key will show up here, then copy API key, paste in AnyDen, and that's it for all credentials needed for this workflow. We can now focus only on workflow. By the way, if you're a business owner with a high ticket offer, but you're not getting consistent leads, calls, or clients, my team and I can help you. We handle everything: content research, idea creation, scripting, editing, SEO, thumbnails, titles, and of course posting. And you only need to record 2 to 3 hours of content per month. If that sounds interesting to you, click the first link in the description and book a call with us. In the first part, we have 3 Postgres nodes. First one is create table. As you can see, this create table video statistics in which we store the videos. And first step is to execute this create table, because workflow without that will not work. Let me show you. Execute. Now it was created, and then we can execute this. Right now it's an empty table, but you will see in the output table once we have. And this is a drop table. We can delete it, but we'll not do this. Now we came to part save videos to database. When we click this, we have here channels from our competitors. As you can see, ID and URL from their channel. I have 4 competitors, but you can have 10, 20. Let me show you how to grab this information. For example, we have Iman Gadji. We can click more and copy his URL. And for ID, what you can do is right click, view page source, then Ctrl+F channel ID, and copy this number, only this, Ctrl+C, and then paste it in AnyDen workflow. As you can see, this is our competitors. You can use yours. Once you have this list, you can close this, and the next node is loop node. This node loop whole workflow. For example, because I have 4 competitors there, it will run 4 times. If you have 10 competitors, it will run 10 times. As you can see, batch size 1. This Postgres node exists so that when you pull videos, you always pull new videos, not
not the same one. For example, if you pull up 10 videos and tomorrow you have another 10 videos, it will pull up these new 10 videos, but not the same one from yesterday. This node pull up videos from Google API key. Then we have this if branch. If we pull up video, then he will return with these two nodes. We actually select videos. We don't want all videos. We don't want shorts and videos less than 3 minutes. So these nodes do exact thing. And then if it's not empty, we go through. If it was, we go back. So next node points out all the information we need. For example, ID, view count, like count, comment count, publish time, and etc. Then structure it, create query, and insert items into database. So we loop 4 times as we have for competitors. Now we can execute this workflow. So click execute workflow. Okay, we will have this data and this workflow already worked. And then we came to this part, fetch best performing videos from last 2 weeks. It can be 1 week, 1 month, etc. We start this workflow by execute, but let me first explain this part of the workflow. So now when we have data, we pull out 50 videos, but we want to know which one of these 50 videos are outliers. So we will do it with these nodes. This node analyze the videos and remove the highest one and the lowest one so he doesn't ruin the average video and passes the results forward. When we have list of our videos, he will be remove video with most views and the least views so he don't mess up our average. This synthesize data. This nodes, as you can see, filters videos from the last, as you can see, 90 days, but you can set 60, 30 days, and this is for outliers. Right now I will put a 1.5x. You can put 2x, 3x, 5x, etc. And these nodes exist to pull up transcript from every videos, and you can use some AI tools for free to pull up transcript. So let's execute this workflow. Click execute and boom, as you can see, this is our videos. We have 7 items, 7 videos, ID, title, description, view count, like count, etc. So this is workflow for now. We have outliers, and now let's get to the most interesting part, and that is how to get ideas and never run out of them. Here's that big ass workflow, essentially 30 plus nodes. We can start from here. This nodes is the first step for this workflow. You need to execute this. So this will create table outlier session so we can collect profiles from all the users that will put their information here. And then you can see truncate table is for deleting rows if you want. Since there's a lot of nodes, I will explain the main logic here. When we type, for example, hey, the chat answers, hey, please tell me your name, your niche, and your ICP. So you need to put all the 3 information for chat to analyze you and put your best ideas. If you don't put all 3 information, he will ask another one. So for example, if you type name and niche, he will ask for ICP. So for simplicity of this video, I will put all 3 information at once. For example, people who want to be fit. Okay, he will ask us about ideas, and we type ideas. So here's the list. We have 10 ideas and explanation why these ideas is matter for our channel. So why these ideas is very important for our channel. For example, we have 7-day full body fitness. So why this targets beginners who want to get fit, offering an actionable plan, etc, etc. From now you have 2 options. First option is you like all the ideas and type I like all ideas, and he will store that into database. Or you can say I don't like and say which idea you don't like, and then he will rewrite that idea and the rest of ideas will be the same. So for example, we will type I don't like third. So he will need to rewrite third idea. So you don't need to write full name of the idea. You can put it number like this. So let's see. As you can see, he will write the same list, 10 ideas, but he changed the third. So let's see. Third, how I lost 10 pounds in 30 days. And this third is 7 ways to stay motivated. So he changed that idea and write the same list as before. So from now I can say I like all ideas, and then he will say perfect, your final ideas are saved into database. And this is the main logic of this workflow. So this is pretty much huge workflow, but I explained it in less time so you can test it all the nodes yourself. Now of course you can upgrade this workflow to do whatever you want to do. For example, you can set them automatically to pick outliers every day and store into Google Doc, or send you WhatsApp images with outliers, etc. You can do whatever you want. So this is the magic of AI automatization, and I use this a lot for my clients and myself, and I scale my agency not only because of that, that, but this is the mainly part. I use many AI automatization and this is one of them.
So that's the full process how to do high quality content research and turn it into unlimited ideas. If you're using this exact system, you can post it all throughout 2026 without ever running out of ideas. So if you want to work with me and my agency to completely hands-off content from ideation to posting, click the first link in description, and if you want this exact content research template for free, click the second link below. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one. Peace.